Hello and welcome to the first episode of Season 5 of Bright Side of the Road, our monthly collaboration with the Irish Cultural Centre right here in Hammersmith. And as befits the ICC, we will be looking at a load of topics today. We're looking at literature, theatre, politics, society and film, plus of course great music. To celebrate the return of the Trad Sessions, we got Mick O'Connor, the Supremo, joined by Tara McCarthy and Mick Bailey. Welcome, you guys. We're going to have Dorothy Allen, who's going to preview the new novel by Christine Dwyer Hickey. We're going to talk to Porrigo Lynchie about Monken McGann's play, Aaron and Im. And we have Charlie Phillips in the studio to preview the new book, Irish People of Colour. And Professor Lance Pettit is here to talk about the Irish director Brian Desmond Hurst and the renaissance of Irish film. But first of all, we'd like to welcome back William and Emma to the studio.
Hello.
William Foote, the director of the centre.
Hello.
And Emma, director of communications.
Hello.
And we've got Ros Scanlon.
Yeah, great to be back.
Ooh.
Really good.
The programmer here. Guys, we had a great last season, didn't we? We've had a great year here at the ICC.
Mm-hmm.
But September is a brand new delve.
It is. We're back. New artistic season because we go dark like a little theatre in August. We don't get in the way of sort of life, big festivals like the Fleadh and other big festivals that happen around the country in England and of course Edinburgh and different things.
Yes.
And of course people go on holiday. There's a lot of holidays taken in
But that's
August.
all over.
That's all
We're
over.
back with a bang.
We are. Yeah. There's a whole host of delicious things to get your teeth stuck into here in Irish culture. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we mentioned that the Trad Sessions are back on Friday afternoons, and we're going to hear some music from them in a moment. But we also have lectures, we have music, we have book launches, we have films. What's the next big thing?
So next big thing, we've got this lecture on Northern Ireland and the UK Constitution, which you're going to hear a little bit more about. That's coming up on Wednesday the 11th of September. And then we've got the book launch of Christina Dwyer Hickey's new book, Our London Lives. You're going to hear a bit about that in a moment too. We then have Patrick Radden Keefe is going to be with us for an event with the Irish Creative Collective.
Mm-hmm.
Brilliant. That's on Thursday the 19th of September. We've got shows from the likes of Honor, who are playing on the 20th and 21st September. That show's already sold out. It's been so successful. And then we've got another lecture coming after that, which is a talk from an artist, Nick Stewart, who Ros may want to say something about.
He's major. He's a great artist. He's a lecturer at Sheffield University as well. He lectures in art. He grew up during the Troubles in the North, and he's exploring identity in his work. He was a Protestant brought up in the North, and he's really interested in Irish culture, the whole of Ireland, and he's exploring identity and culture. And it's a free talk, and he gives these two beautiful books that he's produced, hardback books. He's going to be giving them free to everybody that comes, a signed version of his book, so it should be really good.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. And William, you have been talent scouting up in Edinburgh.
Yeah. I went up at the end of August to see a few shows that were supported by Culture Ireland, who do a lot for this centre, and shows that were supported by Theatre and Dance Northern Ireland. So I went up to see what was happening up there. As we all know, the Edinburgh Fringe is a sort of melting pot of theatre, comedy, music for the whole month of August. I've worked and performed there, and I used to live up there as well. And the population of Edinburgh for that month basically grows by about 6 million, which is in the sense of the amount of people that come through it at any one time. It's by the end of the month, 6 million people on average go through Edinburgh, and Edinburgh is not big enough for 6 million people, which is fun, but it just adds to the vibrancy of the festival. So yeah, I was up scouting out shows and just enjoying myself. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What did you find?
I found a brilliant show that was supported by Culture Ireland and Theatre Northern Ireland Dance, which was brilliant, and it was called The Daughters of Roisin. And it was a true story about the performer's great-grandmother, who was from Belfast and went to the dance hall and ended up pregnant, and then was locked in her room for her entire pregnancy until she had the baby and the baby was taken away. She was 17 when that happened. Now, the story being quite harsh and sad where it ended up, the performer was brilliant. For the first 10-15 minutes, you're laughing quite hard. It's very funny. And by the time the baby is taken away, you are crying. So there's one performer, one fantastic actress on stage, and yeah, we've already spoken about coming here in the future, and they're very, very interested in coming over. But yeah, that one really was great to see, and really affected me, which was great. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let's have a quick clip.
For me, The Daughters of Roisin is a protest piece, sometimes more than a piece of theatre. It's a rallying cry for the women of Ireland to take back their voices.
Will German, French or Dutch inscribe the epitaph of Emmet when we have sold enough of Ireland to be but strangers in it?
I think that so much of our Irish history is told to us through the lens of the man and the male struggle for Irish freedom. So I wanted to ask the question, what about the daughters? What about the women of Ireland? And what about what they have sacrificed?
But now I ask. Now I must ask, and now you must ask. For what died the Daughters of Roisin?
The Daughters of Roisin is based off a true event that happened within my family, and I think that's what makes it so important, not just because it relates to me and my family, but because there are women across Ireland now that had their babies within Magdalen laundries. There are people whose mothers were treated so poorly by the church and state who are within our communities now and still suffer the trauma of that. And this history is very much still within the present, and it needs to be talked about.
Amazing, wasn't it? I can't wait to see it.
Me too.
Mhm.
It's just very moving.
That is the Daughters of Roisin, and that is coming soon to the ICC. We've also got great music coming up.
We have some fantastic music. I mean, Lunasa are coming back to us the 26th and 27th of September. We think they're going to sell out.
They're
I would get
moving
those. I would
quickly.
get those
Yeah.
tickets
Tickets are going
as soon as
fast.
possible because they're a fantastic band and they will sell out. We've also got the Wideaways coming on the 5th of October.
I think that's a new album launch as well. I think it's
yeah.
promoting a new album as well. So if you're a big fan of the Wideaways, get
your
here because
tickets.
it's their new album. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How can people make sure that they don't miss out in the future, don't miss out the sold out gigs?
You can sign up to our newsletter, which you can find on our website. It's quite easy to do. Or you can follow us on all major social media channels.
Yeah.
So that includes Instagram, now TikTok as well, Twitter, Facebook,
Yay.
YouTube.
Telegram.
Not yet. We'll work on that. But yeah, we're getting our TikTok in motion, so you can even look us up there. We're at Irish Cultural Centre or at My ICC London.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.